So I don't know, guy. No disrespect, but I think. What do you think here? I think that's it. That's it. Okay. Look, it's like this. I ain't been dropping no eaves, Reek, but Yahweh definitely has one.
Listen, and so in conclusion, listen. I really don't hate anybody. I sure don't. And it's not that. And you got to do better. As a society, we have to do better. I say that. Like I care about the youth, not us, but it's like definitely not you people. How says that? And some of us want our rights. When do we want them? Like last decade, you know what I mean? But I guess in conclusion, listen, I'm not trying to bust chops too much. I'm really not trying to do anything at all. I think all we can really conclude about certain things is number one, they're insane and they don't want to get in trouble ever, right? Moral of the story every time. And then they say, like, it must be me or you or whatever, right? And that's why you can't, that's why you're shadow banned, right? Anyway, and the cops tackle you and track you and but I guess like in conclusion, what I would pontificate on is like maybe like another takeaway could be like when it comes to like I don't know Timmy the Tigger from like Timmy the Tigger show or whatever the dark web creeps say about it, right? Whatever it is, man. Match it up only man. When it comes to like Timmy the Tigger from Timmy the Tigger show, maybe you just gotta like stay in the lines a little bit. I mean that's really below the belt. I mean, jeez, what lies beneath that seems like a wig. I don't know. Or you just gotta stay in lines. I don't know.
Hey, I recall the time I went to visit New Jersey, right? And the cops, they said, like, and I had to say to them, really, really, like 20 people called anonymously to complain about it? They said more than 20, pal. I said, wait a minute, slow down, sir. So you're saying, like, I mean, you would think I did something wrong. They even said, yeah, you would. They even had to check, we had to check it out. The cameras, you didn't do anything, did you? Ah, no. But a lot of people called anonymously, said you did here. I said, wow, that's something. How about that? Hey, you're from Lyndhurst, right? You probably know all about that from when I lived down the street. Hey, don't I know you off the... I said, yes, you might, but anyway, would you be amenable, even though you didn't do anything? We can't actually force you to go anywhere, but, going with the false police reports and things, it'd be easier for us to get to the bottom now that we've gotten to the bottom of it. You definitely didn't do anything, huh? But all these anonymous phone calls, you're being so bad in the hotel or something, you're disturbing guests, da 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 da. And we checked it out. How about noise complaints and things? You didn't do anything. Hey, you weren't even there when they called in like 3 noise complaints against your room. I mean, wow, how about that? Boy, that's, and should I seem surprised? There's more like I mean, they were very nice. And sure enough, I was very amenable. Yes, I go to a different hotel in a different town, and that makes it easier for you, gents, to get to the bottom of the false police reports that keep occurring in the building I'm staying in. You'd think I was bad, though, right? I mean, wow, that's really 20. I think more than 20 pounds. Wow. I recall, that was like, what was that? What was that? This is like 2 months ago. I mean, they were very nice. They helped me pack. I like got in my car, no problem. I'll go to like Wayne or somewhere else, or how about Virginia? Just see it. And I cut my trip short by a day or two, but that's why. That they were very nice. It was different than in the past when that happens. They usually say, and you have to come with us involuntarily. You don't have a choice. Do 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 do. But they definitely didn't do that. They were very nice. They even said, oh, you're not in any trouble. We even looked into it because you'd figure you would be in bad if so many people, but I mean, who's to say? I mean, they were very nice. I mean, we both agreed, I don't know. Some people like, the bad apples and then it like ruins it for everyone else, no matter the profession. So even with the cops or anyone else, like they have to deal with a lot of stuff. And then like they get a bad name. I don't know, we had a good conversation while I was packing up there. But anyway, they would know I ain't lying about that. I mean, like, they were very nice and didn't get me in any trouble, but they wanted to assure me that there were well more than 10 to 20, like, people who filed police reports against me and the room on my little trip under this grounds that, and they even looked into it. Like they even like I think one of them was saying, "Yeah, we like, checked the cameras. Well, you didn't do anything." No, not one thing. But no, no, no. Anyway, that's called the usual. But why? And that's why they call it the Rista Splats, right? I'm cool, yeah, I'm a cool joke man. You know, Timmy's not cool, he's not funny, but I'm really just so much cooler. Nothing going on. Watch that snark, Tony, right, Mr. Snark? Fucking strike it. You're down by law, you know it. Cease and desist.